I want you to close your eyes and imagine your favorite photograph. You too, Steve. Now imagine seeing it all over town. On the road you always drive on, in front of your favorite coffee shop, at an event you go to. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay, you can open your eyes now. How is this possible? Monique Renee here, Silver Paw Studio pet and people photographer. And on this channel, I give you tips and tricks to photograph foster and adoptable dogs, tips for photographing your own pets, and pro photographer insights. If that all sounds great to you, remember to paw that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything on this channel. Does your cause have a van, truck, or car that is pleading for a makeover? Or does your cause have a new van, car, or truck, just a blank slate of possibilities? Wouldn't it be awesome to have an eye-catching billboard that can roll all over town? Ha! You guessed it. Today's fundraiser idea is a van or vehicle wrap. This is part of my series on fundraising with photographers. It's a 10 video series here on YouTube. We're going to give you an overview of the ideas and the possibilities for each type of these fundraisers for the cause and the photographer. And if you want to know more details on how to make these happen, I will be having a detailed course coming out fall of 2019. If that sounds super interesting to you, be sure to sign up for the PAC bulletin. You'll see it here and in the description below, and then you'll know as soon as that course is launched. But of course, I'll have all 10 ideas here on a playlist on YouTube for you to take off running if you already have all the tools, vendors, and staff and volunteers in place. If you saw the previous fundraising idea for billboards here, this is a fairly similar idea to implement. I would say the biggest difference is longevity of the project, meaning the end product. So on a billboard, that's only going to be up for 2 to 4 weeks, so that's pretty exciting. But on a vehicle wrap, that could be on the vehicle for years. So be planning for that on your vehicle wrap fundraiser idea. Now, you can run this type of contest 2 separate ways, kind of like you can with some of the other fundraisers. One would be auction style, where you have a minimum bid. This is all online auction bidding, by the way. With an online auction type platform, you set a minimum bid and then people bid against each other for the chance to win a photo session special for the vehicle wrap. Now, the other option is the kind of a raffle style where all the contributors pay the same flat fee and then a name is randomly drawn. I don't prefer that method as much. I really like the auction style because this vehicle wrap will be around for years and years. So while the auction amount might be higher, it is for a bigger prize. Now, as the photographer donating a session for the van wrap that I helped with, I spoke with the cause who also spoke with the van wrap designers, and we decided to photograph Kitty Joey on a studio background instead of outside or some other in the home somewhere. We wanted a nice plain background, and we knew that we wanted to have him horizontal on both sides of the van. And so you want to work really, really closely together as a team to decide which type of images that you want taken for the vehicle wrap. Now, I photograph for a van. Obviously, if you have a truck or a car, the layout and the space to put images will be different. And then if you talk to your designer and they're going to have more logos and graphics and just a few photos maybe, or one photo over here, you'll need to discuss that too. So before you even schedule a fundraiser with the winner of the auction or drawing, you'll want to have all these ideas in place so that when you go to the session, you know exactly what type of images they're going to want to choose from. Now, of course, if your cause doesn't have a solidified design plan, then at least know whether they want studio, like a plain backdrop, or if around the house or outside on location would be fine. And then just photograph a variety of images, horizontal and vertical, close-up, full body, whatever it is that you're photographing, just get a big variety of images that they can use in the final design. Now, as always, I offer, as the photographer donating the session, to photograph their entire family as well. If they've won this session, let's photograph everyone, even though only one member would potentially be on the van or vehicle. And then I can choose to donate a portion or percentage of any further sales back to the cause as well. Van wraps can be expensive. Like we talked about in the t-shirt fundraising idea, you could potentially negotiate to have the company who's providing the wrap have a logo or contact information somewhere on the vehicle as well. That could be great marketing for them driving down the street for years to come. Or, as I've talked about in a lot of these fundraising ideas, if you have somebody who's already a supporter of your cause that runs a business like this or knows somebody, that could go a long ways towards negotiating a lower or even fully donated wrap for your vehicle. Another option to lower the cost of a vehicle wrap is to only wrap a portion of the vehicle. Maybe you're only going to wrap the back door of your van, the side doors of a car, or the bumper area of your truck. In general, this is going to be a one-time fundraiser. Obviously, you're not going to want to do this every single year. So be sure to maximize the advertising and marketing for this type of fundraiser, and also have a short window of time that people can auction or win a chance to be the photo on the vehicle. Oh, and be sure that once the winner is chosen, they're in contact and the photographer's in contact with them. And then also make sure that you're keeping in mind the schedule for the vehicle wrap company. If they have times a year that are busier or slower than others, you might want to craft this fundraiser around when's good for them, or have it in stages. Perhaps you do the fundraiser now, and in 2 or 3 months, the van wrap company will wrap your vehicle for you. And a really fun thing to do is, once the entire project's complete, have a cool reveal party, or at the very least do a live stream on Facebook or Instagram to show the winner's image larger than life that's going to be rolling around town for years to come. That would be a really cool way to round out the end of this fundraiser. I know I really love pulling up to the cat rescue shelter every week when I go to photograph adoptable cats, and seeing the van with Joey, larger than life, smiling back at me with his giant blue kitty cat eyes. And I also love, of course, to see it out and about around town. Now, a vehicle wrap fundraiser can be pretty simple and straightforward once you have your team around you. And again, although this might be a one-time fundraising event, it'll have marketing effects for years to come. Now, like I said before, if you want more details on this type of fundraiser or all the other 9 types of fundraisers I'm posting here on YouTube, all you have to do is sign up for my PAC bulletin, and you'll get my email and know as soon as that course is launched in the fall of 2019. Does your cause have a vehicle that's in dire need of a makeover? Would you consider this type of fundraiser? Let us know in the comments below. And I hope all of your fundraising efforts drive your message all through town. And as always, I wish you many woofs, purrs, and TREATS's. Karen, is your eyes closed? I can't wink the other side. Is this thing working? Okay. Mark, are your eyes closed? Close them. All right. Imagine